So what? You can't be on the sidewalk either?
No, you can be on the sidewalk.
Who gave you
So
clearance?
what's the point?
Who gave you clearance to come over here?
The
Up there.
security guard
Up there on Devon Tower. Who gave you clearance?
I wasn't on Devon Tower.
Okay, on the Devon parking garage, who gave you clearance?
The security guard over at the Devon building down here down the street.
Every security guard has a name, right?
I guess.
Okay. Now who would that be?
I don't know. I know I went over there to the reception's
Black,
office.
white, brown?
He was like a Mexican or something.
Mexican?
Yeah. I went over to the Devon building, to the receptionist on the street side, or the...
Tall, short, fat, skinny?
He was short and kind of, not chubby, but not skinny.
And you didn't have a badge, name
He
tag,
had
nothing?
something on his chest here.
And you didn't get a name?
Nope.
You got a written authorization?
And I went over, I came in on the north doors.
Did you get a written authorization?
And he went up to I went up to the reception office, or desk, right there, after you go in the round door. And she said, I need to call down to someone to get clearance or something. And she called someone, the security guard came down.
Put out, so.
And then he said, well, it's not illegal to take pictures over there. Let me call the...
not on the garage. I'm sorry.
So you went went into the Devon building tonight. After business hours, you went into the Devon building, right? Is that what you're telling me?
I've been trying to tell, but you guys keep interrupting me.
You went after hours, right?
I went in the north doors.
Yes or no?
No, let him go ahead and finish.
It sounds like a no to me. We're done talking here, brother. I wish you would.
I went into the north
I wish you would.
to the round.
Just stop. Just please stop. We're not getting nowhere, man, okay?
You asked me to tell you this.
Well, we're not getting nowhere with it because you won't answer that one question, yes or no.
I haven't got to it yet.
Either you went in after hours or before they closed.
Well, if the receptionist is there, is the receptionist there now?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know what day of the week it was.
Oh, was it during the week, though?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's a valid question, but you have to be put down on
But
the
I
list.
went into the thing, and she called down the security guy. He came down and met me right there in the lobby area. And he said, I'll have to... No, it isn't illegal to take pictures over there. You can go over there and take pictures, but I need to call the supervisor, the foreman of the construction people, and tell them that you will be over there to take pictures. And I said, I take pictures of lightning and weather events, so I will be there at night. And I also want to get pictures of the building going up. And he said, that's fine. I just need to tell them. He called them. I had to come back over here to meet the guy over here at this corner and to speak to him.
Meet what guy?
The construction foreman, supervisor.
What time was that?
Devin guy called.
You were supposed to meet him here at a certain time?
I came right from the building over to here. And he met me and said, it's fine. We just have to make sure that, no one's over here that isn't supposed to be over here. And he gave me the whole spiel, it's security and this is a secure facility.
Man, can I
all
talk
that
to you for a
stuff.
second?
And
Can I talk to you for a second?
So I talked to him and then he said, it's okay. So I took some pictures. I went up on then I don't think you could go above the 7th floor. And then, no, I'm not finished yet. Then you can talk.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And then I think the 7th floor was cut off, so I couldn't go above there. And then I took pictures from like the 5th or 6th floor, came down, I walked through the garage, out that entrance over there. Now what do you want?
Okay. How you doing tonight, sir? Are we calm? Are you okay now?
I wasn't...
Here's the deal. I don't know who you work for. You're freelance photographer. If you work for maybe the Gazette or something. Do you work for anybody? You contract for anybody?
Yes.
You do? Okay. How would you think your contracted employer would feel about you not having written authorization and you getting into it with security officers?
I'm not working for them right now.
Okay, so you work for yourself, correct?
Both. I have organizations and clients.
Do you consider yourself a professional?
I have my own personal photography.
Do you consider yourself a professional?
Yes.
Okay, well, one professional to the other, if you're told to leave by not one, but two, but three people, why wouldn't you just leave?
Okay, can I answer that?
Yes.
Without being interrupted from anybody.
Yeah, I give you my word.
This guy came up on the top of the garage while I'm up there taking pictures. He came up in a truck and said, who are you? You need to leave. This is private property. And then he said, this area is roped off. And I said, where was it roped off? Because I came straight up. And he says, it is roped off. And
I said on the driveway. Go ahead. You're leaving out parts, but go right ahead.
I haven't got to that part. Now I look at the door and I said, there is no rope. I came straight up. And he turned around and said, it's roped off as you drive up. And I said, I didn't come up in a car. And he says, but it's still roped off. And I said, I have no idea if it's roped off, if it's not roped off where I can walk up. He says, but it's roped off where you can drive up. And I said, fine. And I said, well, where's the rope? I kept asking, where's the rope? He pulls out the card. I asked him for his name. He pulls out this card and says, call this number. I immediately called the number. Told the guy what was going on. He listened to me, and he says, well, if the guy's, it's midnight, and if the guy, security guard up there says to leave, you need to leave. And he told me all about going over here, who to talk to over here tomorrow morning, and all this stuff. So I came down while I was on the phone with him, all the way from up there, down the elevator, and out here onto the sidewalk. He says, fine, you're out of the building. And he kept saying, I can see you.
Okay.
Then I'm walking, and then he drives out of the garage, this Ben drives out of the garage, pulls up next to this guy that was sitting out here. And they're talking back and forth. I get my camera out to take a picture. He starts waving at me. This man starts waving at me while I'm taking a picture. He gets out of the car, immediately comes around and puts a flashlight in my face, right in my face, asking me who I am and I need to leave.
Why didn't you just,
forgot
my
the point
question to you
that it
is
was,
why didn't you just identify yourself, sir, I'm such and
but
such.
I left.
I'm here taking pictures. I
But
want
you
no
forgot a
trouble.
few
I'll
important-
come back and I'll get clearance in the morning and you have a nice night.
The
Why
guy
didn't you
told
say
me
something like that?
Because the guy told the supervisor on the phone told me that I'm out of the building. Fine, take your pictures.
Why
Exactly.
wouldn't you just say, sir, I'm
Because
a
you're
photographer?
over here taking pictures of us. And for another, I did identify myself as a Devon security officer. I did say that, I did ask you, are you a Devon employee? You said no. I
Correct,
said,
I'm
then
not.
this is trespassing because you're not allowed on this building.
This is private
And then
property.
you get mad and you start going, well, I got approval. Approval by who? You didn't know. We have no,
talked to the guy on the
and
phone
we
about
have no, and I said it was roped off on driving up, and he said, I'm not in a car.
Right. So,
But
no,
they haven't
please
roped
explain
off
to me.
for safety reasons
Please
because of the
explain
crane.
to me how a person on foot is supposed to see that.
Well, as
No, just explain that, because you kept telling me that, and I didn't drive up.
okay,
You act like I was supposed to have acknowledged
you
of
don't
that.
have clearance to be in the building. You
Okay,
have no
I
reason to be in the
understand
stairs.
that. But
So,
my point is that
not
made
being
me
in the
mad.
stairs, you shouldn't have been in the building.
The point was that made me mad was you kept telling me it's roped off, and I kept asking you where
And
is
I
the
told
rope.
you where it was roped off.
But then I kept saying I didn't drive.
I
did not
understood
see
that.
it.
Okay. We've been over the story a few times,
Yeah.
man. Let's just put it point blank from here on. You step into that garage and you go up that elevator, this gentleman is going to approach you.
That's what the guy on the phone told me.
Let me finish. He's going to approach you and he's going to place you in cuffs. If he needs assist,
That's what the
listen,
guy on the
let me
phone told
finish. If he needs
You guys
assist,
kept interrupting me.
if he needs assist, he and I will assist. Then you will be jailed for trespassing. Do you understand
That's what
that?
the guy on the phone
Do you
told me.
understand that?
That's what the guy on the phone told
So
me.
you understand it?
That's what I
Okay.
told
Okay,
him.
we're done here.